And it's Drummond in at the 5 down low. Now here's Davis. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Multi-time NBA rebound leader. Might want to think about putting a body on Drummond.
Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for Boston. Shoots. Tatum trying to break free. The rebound by Caldwell Pope.
He looked just a little out of rhythm. He's still trying to establish consistency from there.
Drains it from beyond the arc. And the teams we're seeing tonight, Steve, they have very deep rotations.
And Kevin, when you can go maybe 10 deep, it keeps your locker room happy. It also protects your team against injuries sinking a season.
James wide open. Pulled the shot a little. But the bounce goes his way.
What you put out is what you get back. LeBron sets up so many teammates on the catch and shoot. That time, the favor is returned.
Thompson, and Thompson throws it down.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Offensive rebound. Here's Drummond, and he drops it in from the low post.
That's the right play to run. Drummond with the skill and size to make that high percentage attempt.
Right side to Walker. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Steve, one thing I always think of when I watch LeBron, how much fun it must be to be a teammate of his.
You know, Kevin, I wish I could have played with... And this is where Thompson likes to get his touches, right at the basket.
Here's Schroeder. Shoots over Walker. Here's Drummond. Second shot opportunity. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. For Boston, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. And there's the defensive 3-second call. The Celtics shooting their first free throw of the game. And the technical free throw is good.
A prolific scorer in this league. Walker just keeps getting better. One of the most elusive covers in the game today.
Thompson finds Tatum. Rebound Andre Drummond. Drummond's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Davis. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Davis has got 5 now.
You see the weight that AD's added to his frame over the years. Now invites contact.
Walker the pass to Thompson. Tatum on the wing. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Snatched up. Drummond, another shot, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Jaylen Brown.
Hard not to bite on Drummond's pump fake. You have to get up quick to have any chance to contest his shot.
And at last season's trade deadline, Andre Drummond traded away basically for a second-round pick. A shockingly low return for a guy who was once considered a franchise player.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Harrell, he's checked in for Anthony Davis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for LeBron. Matthews, he's checked in for Caldwell Pope. And it's Alex Caruso in for Dennis Schroeder. And Caruso's got the ball here for the Lakers. 6-point game. And Greg, why is it that the Pistons got so little in exchange for Drummond?
Well, I think he was an impending free agent. I think Detroit looking to rebuild. Also, it says something about the center position in today's game.
Here's Harrell. That one misses. Williams with the defensive effort. And that one's good. Drummond.
Entertaining trip down the court. Good defense, but Drummond beats it with a strong move.
Celtics trail by 8. Outside Fournier. Count that one.
This is what you do when your opponent's trying to take away the three and the painted area.
And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Well, now when you foul Drummond, he can hurt you a little bit at the line. He's much improved.
Taking 2 shots.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him. The Celtics have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. And good that time. And the Lakers decide to take their first timeout here.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
Davis is checked in for Harrell. Here's Caruso. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. The shot off that time, and it's Boston the other way.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Drummond with it. He has 6. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond. Celtics trail by 4. Here's Pritchard. And another shot. Williams trying to break free. Williams gets the bucket.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Here's Caruso. That one drops for him. 29 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's Pritchard. Right side Fournier. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Matthews against Williams. Shoots from 12. Tries again. Here's Drummond. 4 seconds left. Excellent D there from Williams.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. The Lakers on top. They lead by a bucket. And will return shortly.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Well, Greg, we know he's already a solid scorer, but Kyle Kuzma spoke to us before the game.
Biggest area of growth would definitely be on the defensive end and my playmaking.
Now, having played with superstars, Kuzma is learning what it takes to win.
He's getting only so many shots per game, so I applaud him for finding other ways to contribute to his team with an eye toward the greater goal.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
And they have the guys to do it. Play to your strengths, and they can make up for some of your weaknesses.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So the Lakers 5 right now. Up front, it's Kuzma and Davis. Then it's Matthews, and it's Caruso in at the 1. And Los Angeles guys shooting 43% from the field.
And for everything that Anthony Davis does on the floor, you can't forget about his defense. Still an elite-level defender, guards multiple positions, and turns away a number of shots.
Here's Pritchard. Lays it up off the glass. Pritchard's got the lead up to 2 now for the Celtics.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Los Angeles calls timeout, and Davis gets a lot of blocks without getting in foul trouble. About a 1-to-1 ratio for him in his career.
Incredible. And he's done a great job of learning how to go straight up, playing vertical. Gets blocks, but doesn't get pulled out of position. Does everything you want from a defensive anchor.
James. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
Willing to do whatever it takes to win, LeBron sacrificed his body on a nightly basis.
Walker with it. Now guarded by Schroeder. Tatum wide open. He fires one. The 3-pointer off the mark.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
And that's one way to end up in the highlights.
You know what we call this play? A dumb play all the way around, especially at this particular time.
And he's kind of always had that shoot-first mentality for a point guard. And when you can shoot it like Walker, that's not necessarily a bad thing.
Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball. And it goes down 2 points.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
LeBron against Tatum. Releases. That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from James.
That's what the offense is designed to do. Get LeBron high percentage looks.
Walker the pass to Thompson. The dish to Tatum. The 3. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Outside, Walker. Here's the 3. Boston getting another chance here. The shot by Thompson, no good. Lakers have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. And Davis throws it down.
Beautiful pass. LeBron, fun to watch. Intelligent, outstanding read.
So the Celtics call timeout. They're first. You know, Steve, one thing you admire about LeBron, how he shapes a possession for his team. He'll create situations where he gets a mismatch or helps his teammate find one.
You know, Kevin, LeBron will use his high screens to just kind of shuffle defenders, make them think. Once he sees an opportunity, he'll pounce all over it. You can see him do this the most at the end of close games.
Bounce pass, Schroeder. Harold drives in.
Nobody willing to step in Harold's way. That would be a brave charge to take.
Celtics leading by 4. Here's Smart. Trying to get open is Thompson. And Davis sends it back. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. Andre Drummond's checked in for the Lakers. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Looking at current NBA players, Greg, leaving aside the real star players, who would you love to have played with from this era?
Man, there's so many guys that, you know, and I hate to call them role players because they bring so much more to the table, but in reality, they got to fill some roles, right? And, you know, John Collins is a guy who's got great potential, a tremendous finisher around the rim. How about Robert Covington, a smooth shooter who defends his tail off? Davis Bertans, a deadly floor spacer who can put the ball down and create and make plays. So there's so many guys like that in the league that make a difference in determining whether your team can win or lose.
Boy, those are 3 names I don't know that I would have mentioned, so I'm glad you did. A minute 42 left to play here in the second quarter.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Here's Tatum. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
And here's Walker. He's got 6. On the wing, Thompson. He's guarded by Schroeder. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. And the Lakers with some changes. Horton Tucker's checked in. And it's Matthews in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. There's a minute left now here in the second.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fellas.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
And Brown is a very unselfish player, always willing to whip the ball over to an open teammate.
Down low, here's Harrell. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Harrell's got 4 points in the quarter.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Here's Fournier. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
Effort play, pursuing the basketball. Love how he puts in the work.
Here's Caruso. Lets the 3 fly. They grab their own miss. Harrell trying to free himself up. It's good. Drummond's got 8.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
Matthews, no one around him. And Drummond is right there. And the Lakers lead by 4.
An absolute freak of nature. Andre with the attack on the miss, and he put it back.
A nice shot by Tatum.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
From deep. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of that.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He had 12 points. Well, with all he's accomplished, we can start to paint a picture amongst the all-time greats. Shaq, where do you have LeBron ranked on your all-time list?
He has to be right near the top. LeBron's a top 10 player, maybe even top, maybe even top 5.
Well, arguably, he's the best small forward in the game ever. You know, just Larry Bird and Dr. J are the only comrades that you have to go against. So LeBron, best small forward ever, and I'll give it to LeBron.
That's great water cooler talk. Does anybody even go to the water cooler anymore?
Is there water coolers?
I don't know.
No, because there's water bottles. They just so
it's great water bottle talk.
Yeah.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. On the court for the Celtics, Brown the small forward with Tatum holding down the 4 spot. Walker and Smart the guards. And it's Thompson in at the 5 roaming the paint.
The unbelievable effort. Thompson, a dedicated warrior on the offensive glass.
LeBron with it, picked up by Brown. And it's Drummond with the jam.
I mean, tremendous body control in the air. Andre with the easy catch and flush.
Here's Walker. The shot that time, not on target. And the Lakers take it the other way. Caldwell-Pope with it. Tatum on him. And that one drops for him.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's best when he lets the game come to him, when he's not forcing shots, not making things tough on himself, not making tough passes. Smitty, a simple approach does wonders for him.
Kevin, you applaud the maturity of KCP to realize that he knew he needed to change his game to improve. Focusing on making the easy play has made him a very valuable member of this team.
And they have built their advantage on the score. Board here by doing all the little things.
And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Celtics trail by 9. That's a two-pointer from Walker. Walker missing again.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
Here's Schroeder. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority. Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
And Walker's got the ball here for the Boston Celtics. They trail by 9 points. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Walker's got 8 points.
and a master at creating space. Walker can get his shot off in a variety of ways.
And a fast break now for the Celtics. Here's Brown, and it's sent back by Drummond. And they're able to recover, and that one good. Walker's got 4 points in the quarter.
Improving size does not matter. Walker comfortable slamming it up inside.
Davis. The leaner, and Tatum pulls it down. Celtics trailed by 5. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. No dice from the high post. Goes up on the block, and Caldwell Pope finishes inside. He's got 7.
Unselfish play by Davis. He understands that his scoring can only take this team so far. He needs help from the guys around him.
Now a timeout called by Boston. Greg, I think of you in a New York Knicks uniform, legendary arena you played in. What was that experience like?
Kevin, intense. I remember the first time I suited up in a preseason game. We played the Dallas Mavericks. Both teams went up and down the court 3 times and nobody scored, and the fans started booing. And that's when I knew this is a little bit different. You better bring your A game.
And thicker skin, correct?
That too, yeah. Fortunately, there was no social media or internet back then. Goodness gracious.
Williams, he's checked in for Boston. And Brown throws it down hard.
And there's no excuse for allowing Brown to get that deep. He's just brilliant at jamming it down the defense's throat.
Celtics trail by 4. To the paint, here's Williams, and the layup falls.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Releases. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. For the tie, and the layup by Walker. Walker's got it all tied up now for the Celtics.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, KCP steady there at the line. Nice work to draw the contact.
It's his first trip to the line.
And going back to his numbers from just a season ago, he was knocking it down at a 77% clip.
That one misses.
I can't believe he missed those shots. Wow, he is usually lights out from there.
Some firepower from this offense tonight.
Yeah, they got a nice groove going right now offensively.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Rebound by Williams. Williams has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Brown wide open. He fires. Pritchard gets the bucket. Pritchard's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Timeout called the Lakers.
Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last. Here's the Celtics with the ball. They're on a 17-4 run. And the former Utah Ute Kyle Kuzma can play either forward spot, has a good blend, Smitty, of size and speed.
Yes, Kevin, but right now I prefer him at the 4. The reason why, he can stretch the floor, but he can tack a lot of those big forwards. And his shooting, it will get consistent as the years go on.
Harrell on the foul. Harrell's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
This is Montrezl Harrell, strong offensive rebounder with the skill to make good on the second chance.
LA has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. 3-pointer. Drops in the tray. Horton Tucker's got his 1st bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Defensively, a breakdown along the perimeter. Just too slow to rotate.
Now here's Harrell. 6 points for him. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Matthews dishes to Harrell. Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
This is what you like to see. Kuzma not settling for something along the perimeter. In fact, just the opposite.
Here's Pritchard. And the shot goes in. Pritchard's got 4 points in the quarter.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
And the game still closely contested as we end the 3rd quarter. Lakers. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. LeBron and Kuzma make up the forwards. Then it's Montrezl Harrell. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. And it's Caruso in at the 2 spot. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Offensive rebound. Here's Tatum. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
How about the timing and hustle there? Tatum earns his team some second chance points.
Here's Schroeder. Banked in off the glass. There is just no way to tell who is going to pull this one out.
When you've had this many lead changes, you're looking to see which one of those plays is going to be a momentum swinger.
Here's Fournier over LeBron. Fournier's shot is off.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Here's Williams. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. LeBron's got 5 rebounds tonight. The drive by Schroeder. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Now it's a 3-point Laker lead, and stolen by LeBron. Schroeder outside. And the 3 off target. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. The tray. Rebound the Lakers. Harrell's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Fires the 3. Good on the 3-point shot. And the Lakers lead by 6.
Who better to run the offense? through. LeBron making it all look seamless.
Now a timeout called by Boston. And with the fourth quarter push coming up here, the coach going over the game plan and these players rehydrate. Themselves with Gatorade, recharging their bodies, refocusing their minds, and getting that strategy down to close out the game. Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Drummond's checked in for Montrezl Harrell. Davis comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Alex Caruso. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, look, here's what Brad Stevens went over with his guys during the break. He's pleased that they're getting consistent points in the paint. He said, in this league, it's not easy to do what you guys are doing. Let's just keep doing it until they stop us. Kevin?
Scooped up. The second chance effort. Kicks it out to Schroeder. James way outside. Kept alive. Drummond. They shoot again. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there, but couldn't get it to go. That's good again. His seventh basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
He's been a big factor in their offense tonight, making shot after shot.
Walker the pass to Thompson. Inside, here's Smart. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
For a guy who's still working on his range, love to see Smart attacking on the interior.
Out of bounds, Boston takes possession. To tie it up. And it's Brown getting it to go. Brown's got the game tied up here for the Celtics.
And with Brown, it doesn't matter what point in the game it's at. He's ready to shoot whenever and wherever he has the ball in a good spot.
For Boston, they've gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Smart kicks to Walker. Knocks down the three ball. Now it's a 3-point Boston lead.
It's enough to where you have to respect him. Had one triple in the first half, now has his second.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
And you see how the game has slowed down for Schroeder. Poised enough to use the up fake, draws the foul.
That free throw, no good.
2 shots.
No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also.
And you know, Dennis Schroeder, from the moment he came into the league, showed tremendous confidence. He's never been the type to back down.
Walker goes in. That one falls. Walker's got 12 points in just the second half.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
In this half, a more entertaining one. The pace has picked up, tougher defense, better ball movement.
And here's Brown outside. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got 5 assists tonight.
And that's just tremendous confidence from Brown. Going up with the shot right away and giving the D no time to react.
And the Lakers call time here. They're down by 8. 1:57 left to play in the final quarter. And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Kemba Walker.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging performance. Jump shots have been kind of an afterthought. His main goal has been to attack the rim and put the D in some tough spots and also finishing strong.
If he could only contribute like this for them every night, you can't overstate how much better it makes this team when he has a game like this, and on the road no less. To halt the run, and it's Davis finishing it off.
And how about that? Transition opportunity for Anthony Davis. Has the long strides to eat up ground in a hurry.
Oh, and here comes Schroeder all alone. Plays it in off the breakaway. And now it's just a 4-point Boston lead.
Self-confidence, a huge part of his game. Schroeder never doubts his abilities.
Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost have to take it. Wow, this shows the confidence the team has in Andre and the improved confidence he has in himself.
Here's Thompson, and the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
This is who you want leading that play, a sure passer with great awareness.
Thompson no good on the free throw. Lakers trail by 4. Schroeder passes to LeBron. Rebounded by the Celtics.
Ooh, the defense gets away with a late rotation. That's a shot he normally makes.
Thompson inside the line. No good that time. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. And here they go. It counts. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments. I'm not sure the defense affected that shot. That was just a blown gimme.
Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
This just in. AD is not going to buckle up and fold. He's unafraid of the moment.
Goes up the baseline. Got it.
And big-time bucket there. They've got to play for a stop here with the 2-point lead. Most important thing, no open threes.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They trail by 2. We've got 22 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
But I'm curious to see, will they go for a 2 to tie or a 3 to win it all?
Money! And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
The defender is left helpless to stop that. LeBron with too many tools in the toolbox and that killer instinct.
And let's give some credit to Tatum. Doesn't crack when the pressure's on. He just seems to embrace the moment.
For 3, Caldwell Pope buries the triple.
And Caldwell Pope not letting the pressure of the moment affect his focus.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 1. Just 2 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, what's your take?
And guys, it all comes down to this. One shot to win the game. They have just enough time to run a play that'll lead to a catch and shoot here on the inbound. Maybe one quick pass and then get it up.
So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a close one. That was a fun